Hey guys! The music might be loud. There we go. I just have Spotify on my TV. So I thought about making something again live with you guys because that was kind of fun last time. So I'm gonna do it again. And also this is all you're gonna get out of me on a Sunday. I don't dress up on Sundays, so I'll probably sleep in this. Okay, so I wrote down a recipe because I can't use my phone when I'm on live. But I'm gonna make some homemade salsa. But it's gonna have like the staple of Texas, the jalapeno in it, and some tomatoes. I'm not the biggest tomato fan, so I have to hide it with like other stuff. And then a white onion, and I have lime, and then cilantro. The first store I went to did not have cilantro, so I had to go to another store, and I was really confused at why they didn't have cilantro, but it's fine. So I have a bowl right here ready, and chopping board. Can y'all see that? Okay, so I'm gonna start with tomatoes. I'm just gonna start cooking and like talk and stuff. You can hang out with me and say hey when you're on. Okay, so my husband and I are like eating really healthy lately, just like summer bod, you know. Give me this emoji if you're trying to. But he's trying to do the keto diet, so I'm trying to like cook stuff, and tomatoes are on there. So I was like, I'll just make some salsa. So we'll see. I like the sticker part of this wouldn't come off when I washed it, so I'm just gonna trash that. And it says 3/4 pound tomatoes, so like 2 medium tomatoes, seeded and finely chopped. So I'm gonna do that now. Hey guys, say hey when you're on. Come hang out with me. But Sundays, yeah, Sundays are usually my day to catch up and prep for the week. I don't do a whole lot other than like work from home on my business. Yeah, that's it. Watch TV, usually something on like Bravo that I'm catching up on. Here, let me move these so you can see me chopping. I have 2 knives because I never know which knife to use for anything. My husband always seems to know, but I never do. So I just start with one, and if it's not good enough, I'll move to the other one. I'm not the best chopper, but I try. Oh my goodness. How do you seed a tomato? Do you just cut out the inside? Find out. And I know in salsa it's supposed to be really finely chopped or even like blended, so maybe this is more of a pico? I don't know. I'm excited to try it though. I don't think I've ever made homemade salsa. I've made homemade guac plenty of times. I love homemade guac. But I think it's just because I'm not the biggest tomato fan that I don't think I've ever made homemade salsa. My mother-in-law makes good homemade salsa though. And it's funny, I never ate anything spicy, like literally ever, until I moved to Texas. And we moved here and everything's like jalapeno flavored and themed, and everything has jalapenos in it. So I just started trying it more and more, and then it was tolerable, and now I actually like the taste of it, as long as you do it right, because if you don't, it can just be like overpowering and really spicy. So are you a jalapeno fan, yes or no? If not, come to Texas, and you probably will be very soon. So anyone that's new, I'm just chopping up tomatoes. And if anyone has a secret to seeding tomatoes, let me know. Let's see, what's new in my life? Nothing. Not a whole lot happens over here. I'm going to be in New York early July, like the 8th-ish for like a week, maybe a little longer. So that's exciting. All my New York friends. I'll be in Olean for, I don't know, 2 or 3 days. We haven't decided yet. But we're driving all the way from Texas. It's a long drive, let me tell you. We did that once 5 years ago, and I was like, we will never do it again. This is so awful. But here we are, doing that again. I don't know. Sometimes it just makes sense to drive places, especially if you plan on driving a lot while you're there anyways. I just felt like maybe it's smart. Especially since plane tickets are crazy expensive these days. I feel like I'm doing this wrong, seeding a tomato. I'm just chopping it really finely. Do you guys also listen to music when you cook? It's like the only way that I can cook. When I do dishes, I'm the same way. I have to like have something on. Okay. Getting there. Okay. This will be the first tomato. Just chopping it kind of small. I'm one of those people that when I'm eating salsa, I only like the juice of the salsa. Like I don't like chunks in it, so I'm really doing this for my husband, and then I'll probably just eat a little bit. But I made like fajita style chicken today. I just cooked chicken breasts on top of the cast iron and then put like seasonings over top. Excuse me. And I'm thinking of doing like this, putting this pico stuff that I'm making on top and then putting it in like lettuce boats or something. We're trying to keep it healthy. Hey mama. But, oh, I was saying, when I come to Olean, we're going to be there for a few days, and of course we're going to see family, and my husband's family still lives there, so we'll be spending time with them, and seeing some friends and stuff, but I want to have a little get-together one night for just a couple of hours. I think it would be super fun, and, like, I'll obviously bring, like, my lip scents and stuff, but there's no pressure. I just like hanging out with people. So if you wanted to like just try it on, you could. Or if you just want to come say hi, please do. It's been a while since I've been to Olean. 2 years? 3 years? Maybe 3 years, because 2 years ago we were on vacation in St. Thomas, and that was like our yearly trip. So we're only able to take like one big yearly trip, just with work schedules and stuff. So I think it was 3 years ago. So I know it's changed a lot based on stuff I've seen online. So if you have an idea on a place to like meet with a few people, if there's like a cool new coffee shop or something, I don't know. I am like a newbie again. I lived in Olean for only 3 years, I think. I moved there right before my senior year of high school. It says to seed the tomatoes. So that's why I'm scraping out the seeds. So I lived there, I moved there from Virginia with my mom and dad right before my senior year of high school, and that was crazy, but I made a lot of friends, and it was very different from what I was used to in Virginia. Like very different, but in a good way. And it was, who's giving me sad faces? My mom probably. No, it was good because if we never moved there, I would have never met my husband. Stop with the sad faces. I swear, she's probably tearing up on the other side of her phone. But no, Olean was, I love Olean so much, and I have so many friends over there, and I'm really excited to come back. Okay, I'm almost done with this second tomato, and then I'm gonna go on to my onion. Ah, did you see that? Like, the water just went everywhere. Tomato water, tomato juice. Not you. What, you weren't crying? I think you were crying just a minute ago. This one I don't think, oh yeah, it does have seeds. It was hiding. There's a few rogue seeds in my bowl, but it's fine. We'll just have to ignore them. But yes, okay, back to my story. So I was 17, we moved to Olean. I lived there for a while. I went to JCC for a semester? A year? I don't even know. Dylan and I ended up going there at the same time, and after that I went to Fredonia State for 2 or 3 years, and Dylan graduated because he's a few years older than me, and after he graduated, a few months later he got a job offer in Dallas, Texas. So that was kind of crazy. I mean, obviously we knew we wanted to be together, so we got engaged, and like 2 weeks later he moved to Dallas, and we were apart for 9 months. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah. Mom. Okay, yes, so it was very sad, and I moved back home with my parents to finish school online because I knew I was moving. Obviously, I was moving to Texas at one point or another, and I wouldn't be able to finish school at Fredonia. So I did that, and I got a job while I was in New York, living with my parents. We were living in Syracuse, and that was pretty fun. I have a lot of friends from Syracuse still. When I worked at Target, a few of you know me from Target. And then we got married 9 months later, and 2 days later drove to Texas, and we've been here for 5 years, so it's been crazy. I'm gonna rinse my tomato hand. So if you're watching, tell me where you know me from, because I've been all over. I know where I will know you from, everybody, but share with the world. Let's see who's on. Bree, if you were watching, I know exactly where I know you from. Middle school. We were buddies in middle school. Okay, this onion is making a mess. You guys know I'm a mess when I cook anyway, so it's fine. You saw Copper? He's laying down now. He's always right by me when I'm cooking. Hey, Bree. I knew you were on here. I saw your name. Okay, so a quarter cup finely chopped. Words are hard. Yeah, Bree's we went to the middle school together, and we had like a bunch of classes together in gym, and yes, I love her very much. We got out of touch and then got back in touch a year and a half-ish ago. Yeah, that was really cool. So, Texas. It's been crazy. We've lived in Dallas. We lived in Dallas for 3.5 years, and then moved to the Plano area, which is like 15 miles north. We moved there here like a year and a half ago, just to get out of the city and be closer to my work, because I am a manager at an apartment property, well, assistant manager, and we had sold our property, and the new one was opening really close by here, so we moved. Yeah, not a lot happens here. Dylan's parents live in Fort Worth, so that's like 45 minutes away. Hey, Meg. Oh, that'd be so fun to all get together. I would love that so much. Okay, so I don't want to do too much onion, but it's saying finely chop, and I'm kind of struggling to finally chop it. Hot Mess Express. It's okay. So after the onion, then I'm gonna do the cilantro. But yeah, I've had a few jobs since living in Texas. Girl, I'm trying to chop this onion. I was a manager at Target, and then I was a leasing consultant for an apartment property in like North Dallas, and then got a new job for the same position, just for a different company at like a brand new, really fancy apartment property, and I've worked for that company for almost 4.5 years now. It's a good job though. I like it. Okay, so this is 1/3 of a cup, so I'm gonna take a little bit out. So it's like 1/4 cup. So here's my tomato. I'll put my onion in there. It's finely chopped. Ish. So I'm gonna move my stuff. I'm just gonna throw this in the bowl. It's fine. So next I have my cilantro. For chopped veggies without my Vidalia chopper. My grandma got me one of those. Let me read the rest of your comment. I know, that's the one with like a ton of little slats in it, right? Because my grandma got me one and it's awesome, but we use it for potatoes to make little tiny french fries with it. Oh my goodness, you guys are so funny. Okay, it says also finally chopped. Chopped cilantro. Okay. I don't like the, sorry, my battery was dying. I don't like the overpowering cilantro flavor, but I'm going to just go with it. The recipe must know best, right? Okay. Where's my 3rd cup? Seriously. It's really, really sharp, the Vidalia chopper though, because I tried washing it once without like a sponge. I was just like washing it real quick, and yeah, there was some bloodshed. Ugh. I like cilantro, but if it's too much, it's not good. This is a mess. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. So we're like attempting another healthy recipe, and we're gonna see how it goes. It's funny, I used to love baking so much, I think because I grew up with my grandma being, like owning a bakery, and I would always go over there and help her and stuff, and just help my parents. They would always bake, and I'd help them, but now I've liked cooking a lot better. Probably because baking is usually more unhealthy. Oh, awesome, Megan. That's really cool. So in goes my 3rd cup of cilantro. Watch that knife. I feel like that was my mother channeling me. Watch the knife. That's something she would say as I was cooking. I never cut myself. I'm gonna rinse this real quick. Okay. Let's see, Megan, Mom. I also know Megan from Virginia. We also went to school together. I think we had a few classes. We did Latin together. And what else? I think we had some other stuff together. But here is so far my 3/4 pound tomatoes, 1/4 cup finely chopped onion, and a 1/3 cup of chopped parsley. Cilantro, not parsley. That'd be probably really gross if I put parsley in here. Mom, Megan married Julie's brother. So now they're married, or they're related by marriage. They're the cutest family. It's annoying. I'm just kidding, but I do love seeing all of their pictures. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the jalapeno. I'm a little scared. I can't like rub my eyes or anything, 'cause I will die. I know, Mom, it's so cute. Yeah, that's spicy. So, it doesn't say seeded, but I think I'm gonna seed them because I know that's where a lot of the heat is in like all peppers. Sorry, I have my like little trash bag over here that I keep on my counter as I cook. So I am doing that. Hey, Katrina, what are you doing? Okay. I don't want seeds. Like I said, I do like the flavor of jalapenos, just not the heat. Okay, so one small jalapeno finally chopped, so let's finally chop it. It's funny, I hate green peppers, like with a passion. I really hate green peppers. So I don't know how I could like these. It's okay. So if you're watching, comment with where you know me from, because I've lived everywhere. And it's so funny because I just I interact with so many people all day, like on Facebook and Instagram and stuff, and like I just know them from everywhere. It's so funny. Oh, you have the cutest kids, Katrina. Katrina has twins, and they just turned a year old. They're so stinking cute. You like my chopping skills? It's called the smash. I know! You live south of me. I mean, it's not that bad, but it's kind of far. Especially in traffic. Plano is like, it is surrounded by so many like highways and what's it called, the tollway. That's crazy. There's so many. So it's like, it takes so long to get anywhere. If I would have known that, I probably wouldn't have moved here. Even though I really do like my townhouse. It's very cute. And there's more space for copper because that's very important. Being a dog owner, you have to have like a grassy area, and where we lived, there was not a lot of that because you're in like the city of Dallas, and that was rough on him, like going up and down elevators every day and like hallways, because our apartment, like the front door is in a hallway, like a hotel. I don't like that. I mean, it's great. That's the company I work for, that's like what they build, is the like the mid-rise luxury apartments. So when I'm at work, it's great. I love it so much. Okay, smashing again. Oh, hold on. Close one. Do not want my dog to eat jalapenos. He's literally laying right here, so he's usually pretty good. If you tell him no, or if you like make a scene, he'll be like, what's going on? So he'll be too distracted to eat it. If it's meat though, it's another story. Okay, so I have the other half of my small jalapeno. That's going in here. Okay. So far, tomatoes, onion, jalapeno, and cilantro. The next thing I have is my lime juice. It says 1 tablespoon of lime juice. Oh, I didn't get my juicer. Hold on, it's right here. Ta-da! It's for lemons, but it's fine. Ooh, this is a fresh lime. It smells so good. Okay. Wait, how's this work? My husband always does this. I never do this. Okay, and then I just squeeze. 1 Why isn't it coming out? I told you. Oh, there we go. You have to like squeeze then lift up. He's gonna watch us later and be like, It's the reason why I am the only one that uses the squeezer. Juicer? Squeezer? I don't know. I told you already that I am not a professional chef. I just like cooking. I'm gonna do the other half of the lime because I love lime in everything. Like I love it in my water. I love it in my guacamole. See, that one's juicing better. I know y'all are making fun of me. It's fine. Okay. And then the last thing is a half teaspoon of salt. Okay. Can y'all see? There we go. You can see. I'm just gonna put a decent amount of salt in there. Now I'm gonna stir it up. Yeah, this is definitely pico and not salsa, but it looks really good. Like it looks like something that you would get as like a garnish or on something, like at a restaurant. It looks good, huh? He lifted his head up and was sniffing the air. Okay, that looks really good. Put a little more salt in it, even though I know that's like terrible because I haven't tasted it yet, but okay, I'm gonna taste it. But I need a chip first, so let me grab a chip. Hold on, I dropped another jalapeno. Okay, so I got some chips. Let's taste it. Struggle. That is so good. Thank you. That is so good. Oh my gosh, wow. I'm a good cook. I'm just kidding. All I did was chop. Okay, so if you want the recipe, you can either Google it or I'll give it to you. So I used 3/4 pound of tomatoes, so 2 medium tomatoes, and you saw the size of them, seeded and finely chopped. So I just scraped the seeds out and it was a mess, and you can laugh at me, it's fine. A 1/3 cup of chopped cilantro, a 1/4 cup finely chopped white onion, 1 small jalapeno finely chopped, a tablespoon of lime juice, but I just used a whole lime, a whole small one, this size, and a half teaspoon of salt, and it's really delicious. So if you make it, oh, thanks Steve, I did share it. You just have to write it down. So yeah, let me know if you make it, because this is really delicious, and especially in Texas in this heat, you need something like cool and refreshing, like as a side or just as a yummy snack. Okay, well thanks for watching. I hope everyone has a awesome Sunday night. Bye.